Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara, or Lara Likes Mascara. Today I've got another makeup organizing / chores type video. I've done a couple of these before. I mean, it's been a few months. It hasn't been since 2022, but I did a bunch of these videos where I just, reorganized or tidied my makeup collection or took care of various tasks like washing my makeup brushes or de-prodding products or lipsticks into other containers, those kinds of things. So that is along the lines of what we've got here today. I filmed the tasks on 2 different days. So the first part is me getting rid of my old expired type of makeup. So I have a bronzer, that part is really satisfying, and a couple of lip products where there's just some product left in them that I'm not comfortable using, so I just kind of, extract the product. But it's so satisfying to break apart a bronzer. I've never done that before. But yeah, so that is the first part. I think I actually filmed that back in January, so I've just been waiting to combine that with some other chores or tasks because it wasn't long enough a video. And then the second part I filmed more recently, just I think it was last week or a couple weeks ago, and it's me reorganizing and doing a tiny touch of decluttering of my makeup collection because this thing had just gotten out of hand, so I needed to move some things around and bring some new things into my makeup bag because I hadn't switched that up in a long time. So it's kind of a little bit of a shot in my stash as well. So yeah, two different parts in this video. Let me know what you like better. Do you prefer to watch chores like the first part, or do you enjoy watching reorganization better? I'm curious. But yeah, that's it for this intro. Let's get into the video and I'll talk to you in the outro. Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm filming this right after I filmed my all of my makeup empties for the year. So I think what I'm gonna do is combine it with other clips of other makeup organization kind of things I need to do. Wait, why is this here? I have nothing to do with that one. It is these products. These are the products that have, there's some chores I gotta do with these things. Let's open them up and let you see. If we can get the top off of that. There we go. Oh, it's kind of gross and sticky. And then, oh man, these 3 lipsticks I need to dig out. So, where shall we start? Oh, I should probably get a paper towel to dunk stuff in. BRB. Okay, let's start with the powder, I think. Move all the lip products to the side. I did hit pan, so that's something, but this is just too old. Let's see if I can show you the bumps that are on it. Yeah, you can kind of see there. See, it's weird. It's a weird texture. I don't feel comfortable using this anymore. Sorry, I keep knocking the tripod. So it's time to go. I'm gonna carve right into it, and wow, that's deep. That is a deep pan. Goes further down than I expected, actually. Wow, and look at that color. It's quite a deep bronzer for me. At least it's coming out cleanly. Look at that. Woo! I feel like this would be a really satisfying TikTok to watch of someone just destroying makeup. I'm sure that's there's videos out there like that. But I was talking to my friend yesterday and she was encouraging me to get on TikTok, put makeup related videos on TikTok, and I was like, I honestly would love to. I do not have the time. If I had an extra couple hours a week, that would be a fun thing to do. She's like, well, you just have to let go of one of your platforms, either Instagram or TikTok. Sorry, either Instagram or YouTube. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that though. I can't bear to sacrifice either of them, and I don't have time to add another platform in, so it's just not gonna happen. But anyways, there we go, all emptied out. Maybe I should scratch out. That doesn't really come out. I did the best I could do. There we go. All emptied. Let's do a lipstick next. Gonna have to dig in deep. I just got so tired of this lipstick, I could not use it anymore, even though there's not that much left. See? I couldn't bear it. And it also was taking a while, even though there wasn't that much product left. I calculated at the rate I was going, if I kept up with that rate, it would take another 2 months of like constant diligent use to pan it. And I couldn't do it. I just simply couldn't. Oh, this is somewhat satisfying, you know? I feel like there's bits between the ridges that's really hard to get out, but I got the vast majority of it out. Still don't like the smell. All right, I'm gonna call that one done. So that is 2 out of 5. Let's do this gross one next. All of these I panned within the last year. So if you're interested about, you know, all of the products that I've used up, because this is just a small fraction of them, then you can watch my makeup empties. I filmed that, as I mentioned earlier. Ooh. Is that satisfying? I do not like that color. It seems like it'd be okay. Like, you know, it's kind of a dark brown, but did not enjoy it. Hello. I think that's gonna be it. I just have one more of these. I used to have so many, but I've just decided that it's time to declutter them. I've panned quite a few, and I have one more that I'm gonna pan in this next year as part of my lipstick project pan, which I keep teasing, but that's actually not gonna be out until like late February. Anyways, one more of these that I am planning to pan. Okay, 2 last products. This is the NARS. It was a sample from the birthday kit a couple years ago, maybe last year, 2021. But I tried to put some of this in there. It was a whole thing in my last makeup organization kind of video, makeup chores. Here, I'm gonna use the sharper end actually. Yeah, it really failed. It did not go well. And I still didn't like that e.l.f. product, as you can see. It did not get used up. Okay, this isn't as deep as I thought, and I should have remembered that. Because yeah, there was such a small amount of product in here. It's kind of disappointing because I actually really like the product and the packaging is so nice, but it didn't take very long to actually get through it. Yeah, like that's it. Can you see how long this is? Let's see how far it can go in there, how deep. That's it. That's as deep as it can go. There's not very much space for product in there, unfortunately. They really don't provide you with much. It's too bad. Like, I wish this container could be reused because it's so nice. This gold copper color is just gorgeous, but there's nothing I can do. There's no way to reuse it. One of the downfalls of the cosmetics industry, for sure. They need to figure out better recycling. All right, this last one, if you watch that video, you will be very familiar with this. Ugh, it's gross. I don't know if it was always this gross or it's just because I've had it for so long, but the texture, can you see that? I think it's like confused about where to focus, but it's like, it's just gloopy, you know? I'm gonna try to get it all in one. Ooh, look at that. Stop gripping. I do kind of want to reuse this container, so I'm gonna try to wash it. But I feel like it's still gonna smell like this product. You know what I mean? It's a very noticeable scent. It's quite strong, so I think it'll be hard to rid it of the scent. Ugh, gross. But anyways, there it is. That's the product. Last year when I did this, when I, went through my products and got rid of like the inside lip stuff or whatever powders had decluttered, there was way more products and I felt like I was kind of wasting a lot of stuff because it was clear that I had a lot of products that I just hadn't used, and it was because of that, like it was because I neglected them that I was having to throw all this product out. But this isn't bad to me. Like 5 products, getting rid of that in 1 year doesn't seem too bad. And besides, I actually pretty much fully used up these 2, and actually this original one, and what was left was from that e.l.f. product. So it was really just, half of this, that powder, a little bit of that, basically this whole thing, and then what was like inside here that I couldn't reach before. So that's not bad. If I can only have like 3 products that I'm actually fully, getting rid of, like throwing out, this is all it is for the full year. I think that's pretty good. Could be a lot worse. This is all of the makeup that I'm throwing out this year. Everything else I've either panned myself or I've passed it on to someone else, and maybe they will throw some of it out, but hopefully not. And for me, this is everything. This is all of the makeup that I'm throwing out from 2022. That is goals. Hopefully next year it's the same or even less. Okay. Here we go. This is most of my makeup. Sorry if I'm moving around a little bit, but these are the other products that I had in the bathroom. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is part 2 of this day of makeup chores. As you can see, I'm showing you, the same area, but this is a little while later. Things have gotten a little bit out of control. Every so often, I just like to sort of, go through all of my makeup and make sure that I have what I want to be using on a daily basis, kind of like a shop my stash and / make sure that the stuff in here is good, because I do keep some makeup in the first drawer. So what can I rotate out from here and into that drawer? And is there anything that I need to take out from there and move here? So on the whole, I'm pretty happy with my daily makeup bag. Honestly, it's mostly Project Pan items, so just trying to get all those used up. And I'm not bored with those things. What I think I do need to switch out is like my blush. So let's just get that out of there. So these are the 3 blushes I've been using lately. I was really trying to convince myself to declutter this next one. And you can see it's even getting some hard pan at the top, but I just really like the color. So I still think that one day I will declutter this, maybe one day soon. But today is not that day, so it will go back. Then we've got this one. I got some good use out of my Mellow Wine blush, but it actually does have shimmer, which I didn't remember. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. It's kind of hard to see, which is why I didn't realize. But there are definitely sparkles in there, which is fine, but I'm not always wanting sparkles on my cheeks. This is a very hot pink blush, so kind of like the Persona Bubble, I would say. And actually this would be a great time to bust it out because it is spring approaching, but I have been using this for the past few months, so I'm ready for something new. I'm gonna bring in all new blushes. And then this is the bronzer I am currently using. Actually, I'll give you a little spoiler. I actually hit pan in this recently. I'm probably gonna post a picture of this on Instagram soon. But yeah, really enjoying that. And despite how much I like it, usually that would make me think, oh, I shouldn't be using this. You know, I should reach for something else and kind of savor this, but it is a cream product, so I know it will expire quicker than my powder bronzers. So I think I'm just gonna keep using this and, you know, maybe see where we go, see if I do end up using this up this year. This is a bit challenging. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch out my powder because, oh no, when did that happen? That's too bad. This is actually a little bit dark for my skin tone. You can't really tell what the color is right here, but it's like obvious when I put this on my face. It's like, oh, my skin just turned a slightly deeper shade. So I think I should wait until later on in the spring or summer to use this. And I actually have no idea why this is here, probably just because it didn't fit in my makeup area in the first drawer. Orangey Glad, really enjoying using this for the spring. This is always the time of year that I bust that out. I've been actually using all the mattes lately. I haven't reached for any of the shimmers, so maybe I'll do that in the coming weeks. And then, yes, please, I've been reaching for, honestly, only for that yellow. I love doing an orange yellow look with Orangey Glad and with Yes Please. So that's the only color that I've been reaching for in there. But because I have done that orange yellow look quite a few days now, I think I'll put that away for now. And then the Juvia's Place palette, I just reached for yesterday because I wanted to try that orange blush. I love the color, but I actually do find it quite a bit more challenging to use than my other blushes, just the formula. So, unsure. I'll have to decide about if I want to keep that out. And the last one we have here is my Glossier Cloud Paint. I actually have not used this too much since I got it. I do enjoy it, but I'm liking the newness of it, you know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna rotate this in as a cream blush to wear on the daily. So these we're gonna keep in, those we're going to take out. Kind of unrelated, but I got this nail polish from Buns recently. It's this light pink color, and I like it, but whenever I have something that's brand new, it makes me not want to keep it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, should I give this to someone as a present, or should I repost it on Buns? Because I do have another shade, this Butter London shade, which is admittedly a lighter pink, but they're fairly similar. I really like this one, but I'm like, I don't do my nails that often. Is it worth having two light pinks? I'll have made the decision by the time you guys see this video, but I'm just grappling with what to do at this point. I also don't know how old this is, so it probably doesn't make sense to give it to someone else, like a friend, because what if it just like doesn't work? So yeah. But other than that, this is not makeup stuff. So I'm gonna get that out of here. These are all of my lip products, Project Pan lip products in here. These are my mascaras. I actually do want to add in a new mascara to my daily makeup bag. Let's see, haven't used this one for a while. Yeah, maybe this one will be good. There's also this one. This one is excellent as well. But I feel like I have used it more recently than the Peacock Flare. So let's throw the Peacock Flare one in my daily makeup bag. Okay, honestly, the main thing to deal with is this, because I just feel like it's too busy. It's overcrowded. When I first got it, it had way too much stuff in it, and then slowly over the years, I think as I've panned and decluttered stuff, it has gotten less busy. But now, there's just, yeah, it's too much. Oops. So I think this one I'm gonna put down in my like makeup bag, my bag of stuff I have in that first drawer, because I have other eyelid primers in my daily makeup bag. This might be good actually to combine with some of the orange shades if I want to do like a matte orange shade, but then just a little bit of shimmer in the middle of the lid, because it is kind of in that family zone. Like it's goldish, but it's not that obvious, so that might work. Maybe let's bring that one in. As for blushes, I want to bring in, which have I not reached for in a while? Probably the Tarte blushes. Which one of these should I bring in? There's Party. Definitely got more use out of that one. And then there's Exposed. Maybe let's bring in Exposed. I don't know why some of my blushes get hard pan and others don't. Like, this is the exact same blush. Okay. But obviously one is bigger than the other. The smaller one has no hard pan. The bigger one does. Why would that be? Anyways, let's bring Exposed in for a neutral lid look. And then that means that we have some more space here for blushes or powders. Does that look weird? Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's put this down below in my makeup bag. These two things down below. Okay, that's not bad. And then this is the powder that I'm gonna bring in. I've been using this for a while and then I switched it out for the CoverGirl one, but now let's bring it back in. Oh, so maybe actually let's put the CoverGirl one on top, just here. Here, I need to rotate you up to see that. Can you see that? That's just that top row there. And look what else is there. Hi, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. Okay, back to our task at hand. Should I put another blush here? I could put this here. No, I don't like the look of that. Okay, let's take this and put it here. There we go. That sort of makes more sense together, I think. This Stilo one, is it time to declutter this? You know what? I think it is. I'm having a moment. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm having a moment of inspiration. I'm gonna declutter this. Bam, there we go. I should film these kinds of things more often because I end up getting rid of stuff I wasn't even planning to. But this I've had for literally a decade. I don't use it because, you know, it's obviously like a liquid / cream product and therefore very expired. I just like the look of it, but it's time to go. Time to go. So what should we have instead here? I could put my 2 cream blushes. I don't hate it. Okay, let's leave that for now. Then we've got this. I think this section is okay. Now this area seems like it's missing something. Maybe we could put our lipsticks here. Yeah? How's that? It's not bad. Okay, let's shuffle down a little bit. This, I actually think it's time for the box to go. I think since the Lights Camera Splashes from Tarte, I just like how it looks standing up, but I've had this for so long. I don't know why I've been keeping the box. Maybe actually let's swap this one into my daily makeup bag rather than the other one I put in because I like this one better. I haven't used it in such a long time and it's just so gorgeous. So let's swap that one in instead and finally throw out the box. Look at this declutter. Wow. I mean, it's just decluttering a literal box, but you know what? Baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, so I'm actually putting everything back in here. This is my kind of overflow basket, just where I put all of my makeup that doesn't fit anywhere else. So okay, so as you can see, I put this back. I put back the Yes Please palette. I decided to put back the Julia's Place palette because I found some other things in this that I actually want to pull out for this time. This always happens. I'm way too ambitious and I found other things that I want to bring into my daily makeup bag, which I just don't have space for on the bathroom counter, but it's fine. I'm excited about them. Put back Mellow Wine. Put back this blush. And there. There. All right, all good. It looks nice and cozy in there actually right now. So the things that I found that I want to bring in are this bronzer. Actually, does that make sense? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna bring it in for a couple days, I think, because I do have my NARS bronzer that I'm also kind of trying to pan, but it's not in my makeup bag at the moment. It's just over there. So bring this in for a little bit. And this Hourglass palette, which I have not reached for since my Turkey trip back in November. It's helpful to sort of know which items I brought on that trip because it means I know when I last used them. And yeah, November's the last time I used this for sure. So I'm going to bring those things in. All of the items that I mentioned before. Let's put this back. This also goes back in there. Okay, you know, let's do that later because there's just not space for it at the moment. But yeah, these items, that's decluttered. And then let's finish up with this because we did not quite get there. All right, this is fine, this is not. There's way too much stuff here. Maybe if it's organized better. Like that's not bad. If I do that, yeah, and then move this maybe up here where I had that space. But I want it to go on its side, like that. Okay, no, I don't love that. I feel like I need something taller here to sort of balance it out. Maybe if we move these ones, yeah, take this and put it there, and take these and put them there. Because those are all sort of like tall and cute, you know? That's fine. And then this, that doesn't really work. Maybe there. No, this needs somewhere else to go. Ugh, I really need to rotate this into my makeup bag because, you know, it is a clean beauty product. It will expire faster, but I just need to finish my next one first. Maybe there. Oh, and I think I'm also going to rotate this in. This is just a little powder puff that I had. I know these are really popular now for applying powder, so I'm going to bring that into my makeup bag. And then, yeah, this is a bit of a pickle. That doesn't look very good. Okay, I actually looked through my makeup bag and I decided to remove this Milk Makeup blush because I'm going to have enough blushes as it is. And I've been, you know, I've had this in my makeup bag for a little while now. And I think it would look better just there. Isn't that so cute? Great. And that makes more space in the makeup bag for all of the various things that I want to try to fit into it. Sorry if my voice is moving around a bunch. Just going all around trying to get the best angle. But okay, well, that's a leaf. So that's great. Maybe I should move. Oh. So these are the two perfume samples I'm working on. I think I'm gonna actually move them up here just because there is space for them there and they're actually easier. Like when I sort of take a bird's eye view, when I come over and I look for them, I'm able to find them right here rather than being like, okay, there's somewhere in here, I don't know where. You know what I mean? And that gives us a little bit more space right here. Would this be better here, actually? You know, I think that looks better. Yeah. These two are like the exact same size and shape, but they're inconvenient because they're not flat. The bottoms are flat, but the top is rounded, so it means you can't stack anything on top of them. So that's still kind of tricky. Can I do that? I don't know. Can I do that? Is that too much stuff there? I also don't know. This also needs a home. What if I take this and put it here? Yeah, let's do that. That's not bad. And then let's do that. And there we go. How's that? Yeah. It might not be perfect, but this changes pretty frequently anyways. As you can see, you know, I get new products, or I declutter old ones, or I switch things into my makeup bag all the time. Or I just, you know, I reach for a lipstick and then I'm lazy, so I put it back somewhere else that it's not meant to go. But yeah, that is what that is looking like. It's still crowded. I think, I don't know if it's that I've purchased more makeup lately or brought new things into my collection, or I'm just displaying it differently, but yeah, it still looks a bit more crowded than it did at one point, but that's fine. I wonder how many of these things I'm gonna be able to fit in. Let's see, I definitely want to fit in cloud paint. I think the bronzer and the sparkle. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so what we got rid of today was the Stila liquid shimmer. And what I'm going to be putting into my makeup bag is these products. And yeah, there we are. Thank you so much for watching today. Let me know what you think of this little makeup bag, shop my stash, makeup chores type of video. I really do enjoy filming these. I was actually just thinking this week that like this is chaotic and there's way too much stuff. But then I realized I can do a video on it and get it done. Because if I didn't plan a video on it, I don't know if I would have taken the time to actually organize it. So thank you so much, and let's go to the outro. All right, I'm back. What did you think? Was that satisfying to watch? Hopefully for you, because, well, I mean, I love a good excuse to reorganize my space. And for whatever reason, I am disinclined to do that unless I am filming it. I also didn't feel like doing eye makeup for this video. For whatever reason, I did my face makeup first, and then I looked at my eyes and I was like, oh, kind of like this look. Ironic, because in my recent hot takes video, I talked about how I always need, you know, mascara and eyeliner, the whole shebang, and I don't like that a like natural eye area eye makeup look is becoming popular, but I like this for today. I'm gonna go put eye makeup on after this because I do have activities today. But for YouTube, what do you guys think? Anyways, let's talk about a book that I've been reading lately. So this is A Good War, Mobilizing Canada for the Climate Emergency by Seth Klein. I actually started this book over 2 years ago, so I don't think I've talked about it in a video because 2 years ago I wasn't talking about books in my videos. But it's extremely dense. It's like almost 400 pages, and you know, it's very academic, so I had to read it in 2 chunks because it had to go back before I was able to finish it the last time I got it out from the library, and this time I am determined to finish it. But it's basically what it sounds like. So Seth Klein, I believe he's an economist, and he works primarily in like climate change and inequality and how to, you know, facilitate less inequality in Canada. It's nice that it is a Canadian point of view, because I feel like most of the nonfiction books that I read that are ultimately about how to solve big problems are from a very American point of view. The most recent one I can think of that I read is Animal Vegetable Junk, which is about like food issues and food security, very, very American point of view. But this is basically like how Canada can mobilize for the climate crisis. So again, very dense, well worth reading though, super interesting. His framework basically compares how we are preparing for the climate crisis now to how World War II was prepared for, and that kind of emergency framework. Because basically, like, if you see something as an emergency, money doesn't matter. Like, there's this great line back in World War II where people were like, oh, you're spending too much money, you know, making weapons and sending people across to the UK, and you're basically investing too much in the war, and we don't have the money for this. Like, government doesn't have the money to pay for it. And the retort was, if we lose the war, nothing matters. Like, if we lose, you know, what is the economy? What is the point? And that's really how we should be thinking about the climate crisis, because, you know, if we don't fight on the climate front and we just let the world fall apart, like what does money matter? We won't have our planet anymore. Like humanity will cease to exist. What does it matter how much money we spent if the alternative is our extinction? You know, so great framework, really, really interesting. So yeah, I would highly recommend if you feel like reading a really academic book about how to prepare for the climate crisis at all levels of government, also in the grassroots front in terms of, you know, protesting and joining local social movements. So really great, highly recommend. Oh, and he is also Naomi Klein's brother, if you're familiar with Naomi Klein. What an amazing family. Honestly, he keeps citing people in this book, like he cites Naomi Klein. I think at some point he mentioned that she was his sister. He cites Avi Lewis, who was Naomi Klein's husband. He cites, I don't remember her name, it's like Caroline Boyle or something, who turns out is his wife. But like all these people are just doing incredible work on the climate front, and they're all like related. Like, can you imagine your family being that amazing? Like you and your partner, and then your sibling and their partner. Whew, goals. I just looked even more into this family, and it's even more impressive than I thought it was. It's like going back generations, like Naomi and Seth Klein's family and Avi Lewis, Naomi Klein's husband, have just been like activists and part of like socialist movements for generations. And I didn't even mention this video, sorry, totally off topic, but the work I'm doing in my PhD, I'm studying this activist documentary initiative. And one of the main filmmakers was actually Naomi Klein's mother, and that's like how she got political, basically. Anyways, wow. What a family. I don't know why I'm so passionate about this, but Seth Klein's wife is also a city councillor in BC who created the legislation for one of the most like radical climate change legislations that had been proposed, and then that was subsequently adopted in the rest of the country. Okay, I'm done. You want to talk about Nepo babies? That family is the opposite of Nepo babies. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this inspired you to declutter / reorganize your own space, your own makeup area, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.